Okay, we are at the temple of Seti the First at Abydos, and in behind is the Osirion, where we have exclusive access for 2 hours. So first walking through the temple of Seti the First, and then after that, the very enigmatic Osirion.
Yeah, and I've told her several times we have to put the guest first.
So much of this is late dynastic. The Osirion, we will see, is pre-dynastic, which is typical at a lot of these locations where the dynastic built, where they found a pre-dynastic complex.
Is that it's not symmetrical.
So that's where the famous helicopter, etc., are at the top center of the panel. I may be able to come back later and zoom in on it. So this temple was the domain of Seti the First, who never completed the complex, and then taken over by Ramses II, who completed it and had his name carved deeper into the surfaces than Seti the First, because he wanted to show his prominence and dominance in the area. So we're just going to have a look around the temple. I'm not going to bother saying much about it since I'm not a big student of dynastic Egyptian time frame, but you will enjoy just observing the fact that it's quite an incredible construction.
And I'll talk more about what these barks and you see on both sides, the front and back of the boat, you see the image of Horus. At the entryway of all of these chambers you see writings that tell you about the reverence for the ancestors. This was incredibly strong here, and that's why I say this was a place of pilgrimage for thousands of years. People from all over Egypt made their way here, like they do to the Kaaba stone in
Saudi Arabia.
exactly, thank you, Mecca. And again, it's because of the burial place of the ancestors. And there is a king's list here that I'll show you, but the one that's quite interesting is in Corinth, Italy, in Tyrus. It dates the king's list all the way back to the gods. Gods here.
No video. No video.
Sorry?
No video.
So again, if you want to look up Seti the First and Ramses the Second, I invite you to do so because I'm not all that knowledgeable about the dynastic time period. I'm more into the pre-dynastic. But what you can see here, for example, is where the carvings have been defaced by somebody at some point in time. This would have been not in modern times, but in antiquity. Some blame the Christians, some blame others.
No, I didn't get it. Should I put it all? Yeah. All right. All right. I thought it was.
And of course, some of the figures with different shapes of crowns on them. Some people think depicting an elongated head, but whether or not that is the case is unknown. Akhenaten, of course, is well known to have had this sort of crown shape on his head at certain times, and that sort of crown shape at other times. And some believe what he's doing is he's trying to represent himself as the descendant of Osiris, which genetically could actually be the case. Once again, depictions of crowns. This shape and that shape. Okay, we're just going to keep walking through the Temple of Seti the First. What, the acoustics?
Yeah. Did you hear it vibrations?
Oh, you want to go ahead and do it again? Well, the resonance is pretty good in here.
Wow. Wow. Think about it. You see the glass? Right? Wow. It's straight. It's all straight walls. Yeah. That's the meaning.
So if you remember when we were in Canberra, I mentioned that they use the space literally farms in many places. And one of those places is this circle. And I love this picture. The picture shows exactly what it is. I want you to look at this image of what he's holding. And this is actually the moon jar, sacred water from the heavens, the memorial water of creation. And you can see, if you continue the image,
And he's looking at her constantly, and check out his head, like his skull. Yeah, so that was quite a lot.
And now we're walking through to the very end. And here we have the king's list, supposedly of all of the pharaohs. But actually, the whole reign of the 18th dynasty is not included. So that means that Hatshepsut and Akhenaten and Tutankhamun are not represented here. It is as if they wanted to erase them from history.